All right. So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. My name is Andi. I am a gold level consultant with Team Horizon. We're going to be talking today about World Agent Direct, which is the travel agent portal of Delta Vacations. So I am going to start sharing my screen. Hopefully it allows me, because sometimes it just doesn't want to work right. So Delta Vacations World Agent Direct, you have to be an agent for a minimum of 60 days. And you register through the portal in the travel cafe. So you've got to do a supplier registration form. You will be denied if you try to register before your 60-day is up. I don't know why there's that 60-day wait, but it is there. And just be kind of cognizant of that fact if you are less than 30 days into your time with us. What I like about World Agent Direct, Delta Vacations, number one, I've got status with Delta, so I fly them frequently. A lot of my customers and clients also have Delta Sky Miles. Most of them have some sort of status. So one of the cool things with Delta World Agent Direct, Delta Vacations, is when your clients purchase a package, they can earn towards their status. So they'll get MQD points, frequent flyer status, etc., towards whatever status they are at, whether it's silver, gold, platinum, diamond, which with your loyal Delta clients, they understand the value of having that status with Delta for lounge access, priority boarding, things like that. So when you get your login credentials, the agency ID is the IATA number. So the 058 ... because it's going to be posted. I'm not going to put the whole number out there. Your user ID is normally going to come back with 2 zeros at the front, and then the agent ID you use to register with. And then you will be assigned a password, but then you can change that password at any time. All right, so when you get into the landing page, you're going to see all kinds of cool tabs. Try that out of the way. So you've got your booking, your special deals and offers, your resource center, any marketing materials, any agent incentives that are going on right now, additional sales trainings, and destination info. On the left-hand side, it runs a little bit like VAX in terms of this is just a regular one destination, 1 point of origin. Easy peasy to fill out. When you want more advanced, then you're going to click the advanced vacation search. With Delta Vacations, you can do flights and hotel with car optional. You can do what we call a flight car, or back in the day when I was brick and mortar in the late 90s, we called those fly drives. Or you can do hotel onlys. The origin code and the destination code, unlike VAX, you actually have to find the correct airport codes. So we don't, as agents now, focus on those 3-letter acronyms. But when you click into the origin code or the destination code, they automatically pull up for you. One thing that's different if you're using a mobile device, you actually have to type into the search bar the origin city. You don't get a list like you do on the desktop, laptop versions. And then same way with destination code. You're going to do the same thing. I have clients that are flying out. Actually, the end of this month, I use Delta Vacations to Sydney. But I think just for sake of ease, just to kind of see the booking process, we're going to do, let's go Athens to Aruba because they're south of any hurricanes right now. This drop-down menu, main cabin, excluding basic economy. Basic economy with Delta is just like those basic economies with Spirit, Frontier. It's zero frills. You purchase a seat that you may or may not get to do anything with. You pay for extra baggage. You're the very last to board, etc. I am a snob, so I want at least Comfort Plus or first business class. And the one thing with this versus facts, when I know Travel Impressions allows some Delta flights. I haven't seen them on Funjet or Apple. That doesn't mean they're not there. It could just be the destinations I'm pricing. But with World Agent Direct, you can get those first and business class fares and put it into the package because this is directly with Delta. If you do main cabin and they have any kind of status or they're American Express Delta Platinum or American Express Delta Reserve cards, those cards offer your clients to be added to the upgrade list. And I've gotten upgraded quite a bit since having my Delta card and becoming just even that silver medallion level. So I use Delta Vacations a lot for my clients. So departure date, let's look at, I don't know, let's go in January when it's cold. And then departure date, return date, it's pretty much just like filling out vax, number of adults. Promo code or e-certificates. Those promo codes or e-certificates, a lot of times you can use if your clients have unused tickets that they've had to cancel. Sometimes, depending on the ticket, you can put that in here. I get a lot of emails from Delta. Hey, book your Delta vacations with this specific code, SM and it gives them up to $250 off using that code. But with a lot of those codes too, they have to have their Sky Miles number input in. Their Sky Miles number is then linked to the reservation, so you can do their seat assignments. They'll have immediate access in the Delta app to change their seat assignments, whatever they want to do. And then we're just going to click continue. My internet is being slow. Then when the first thing you're going to do is look at flights. So this unpublished V class. The unpublished V class is a bulk fare. So you will get full commission on the bulk fare. Sometimes you will get through World Agent Direct a very minor commission even with regular published fares. So this V class is going to be main cabin. So they're going to board in a certain zone unless they've got that status. Traditionally, and it doesn't always happen, I have found that I've had to scroll to view more flights. Because of schedules, they try to put the least expensive flight options at the top, which is cool because this is the nonstop Atlanta to Aruba round trip. But there are some that nonstop, but then you connect through Boston, or why you would want to go clear to Boston and then back down to Atlanta. I don't know, other than maybe price. So then the select is actually at the top, whereas with Vax, it's kind of on that right-hand side. So it's right above showing the price for 2 travelers. So I'm just going to choose the one ways because they are one ways and they are the least expensive. But know your clients. Some of them just want the lowest price and they don't care about connections. A lot of mine want the nonstop and will pay extra money for it if it's available. The sorting is a little bit different with the hotels. So you can sort by Sky Miles, which is the members pick, which is the default, but then price, name, rating. The Sky Miles members picks are highlighted in gold. So they're going to have the best reviews from other Delta Sky Miles clients. So let's compare the Renaissance Wind Creek to the Embassy Suites. Then you can click not start over. Why is this not? Why is it not allowing me to compare? There we go. So when you compare, you get an actual itinerary comparison that you can download and send to your clients. What I don't like about this is it shows both hotels and what is available based on what you chose, but you cannot alter. So the client sees Delta Vacations, they could potentially go in and book it themselves. So I don't use this feature, but it is there. I actually go through, select the actual room category, what I want them to have, whether it's an ocean view suite or the adults only area, whatever it is that they're looking for. Private transfers, you've got to actually tell them that that's what you want, or shared transfers. Depending on how high end they are, I usually opt for private transfers just because. The option to get a car always comes up. So you have to scroll the whole way to the bottom to get to where there's no car rental desired, unless they want to have a car. One thing to note, that any additional taxes and fees. So if we click that we want a car, those taxes and fees, they're going to pay for the car, but the taxes and fees will be paid when they pick it up. And it's probably going to error out because I've got transfers and a car. Some locations do have excursions and day trips that you can pre-purchase for your clients and add to the package and earn a slight commission on. So we're just going to choose something so that you can see what all of that looks like once we get through with it. And as you can see, every time we add something, this package cost increases. Do not rely on this until you get to where this next portion. Here you can add an additional service fee if you want to. I will, just so you can see what that looks like. Then you'll continue. Again, options for travel protection, depending on the cost. Their travel protection is pretty good. And what I like also about Delta, they actually upfront tell you what any potential fees could be if they don't get it and when those occur. So I think we picked January 15. So if they cancel up to January 11th, their fee is $800. However, if they purchase the insurance, the top insurance at $345, so you've got to weigh when cancellation is versus how much they're going to put out of pocket for the insurance. Sometimes my clients will say, I don't need it because, if I'm going to pay $700, as long as I know I'm going to cancel before, and that's always when we say, but what happens between the 11th and the 15th or whatever, or when you're on. But just know that that is an option. And then when you click continue, you can have the travel documents emailed to you or to your clients. Invoices, I send to myself. I don't even give the option to send it to my clients, just so that I'm taking their payment and they're not trying to do things on their own. They have to call me. Now we are where we can book, right? So package cost for what we did was $8,360. That is total for both travelers. So the per person is 4,000 something. If you do a print email itinerary, you will be able to see everything that you have done. But then if you click on show the agency fee and show the details, this is where you're going to get your agent itinerary so that you can see the package price is $8,300. The commissionable amount is $7,155. So that difference is going to be taxes, fees, etc., that we don't earn commissions on anyway. So this is an $1,100 payout. World Agent Direct, we are at 15%, I do believe. Now, when you do a payment, when you add payments, you have to do that. You can purchase now. You can choose purchase now, or if it will allow you, like this one, deposit due by the 11th at 9 p.m. of $500, and then balance is going to be due in December. So if you do the confirm is putting it on that complimentary hold, right? So you'll need all of your clients' information. It's going to error me out because I'm not putting anything in. But there is, once you put that first frequent flyer number in at the beginning, there is a space as you continue to fill out the passenger's information to put their Sky Miles number, and the Sky Miles is at the top. Sometimes these are all of the Sky Team members. So sometimes if they don't have a Delta Sky Miles, but they have an Alaska Airlines or Virgin or KLM. You can put that in. Sometimes there is reciprocity, especially if they have status with any of those airlines, to help with that, but they will not accrue the MQDs. They'll just get the airline benefits of priority boarding, and if they get free bags, that kind of thing. Special deals and offers tab. So that was all of the booking things. Special deals and booking tabs is similar to when you log into Vax and you've got the screen kind of moving and everything is all in that landing dashboard. World Agent Direct has them listed by location and when those are happening. So like this exclusive Sky Miles medallion members, this is that SM number, SM MED 2024. It will expire 1/31. They can travel anytime. There's no blackout days. Whereas some of these no varies are considered blackout days. The Resource Center is just that. Any credit card user agreements, your W-9 tax form, if you're doing any kind of agent incentives and they ask for that to be filled out, it's all in the Resource Center. Any policies, procedures, general info, etc. If you need additional help, our BDM is awesome. Just remember to get permission to contact her from your platinum, and that's either going to be Jody or Sam on our team. Marketing materials are downloadable flyers that you can use for email campaigns, text message campaigns, etc. The agent incentives right now can win up to $1,000 Delta Vacations voucher. Any bookings between October 1 through December 31 with hotels at any of the Inclusive Collections, Hiltons, and Reuse. There's 5% bonus commissions at the Malias, 2% additional at the Barcelos. So a lot of cool things in the agent incentives tab that if you are registered with them, you will get emails. A lot of times my emails go to my promotions folder and I overlook them. So having everything here is great. Registering for any of their sales trainings specific. I keep looking. They're going to have a couple of day Delta Vacation University in Atlanta, but they haven't released those dates yet. So as soon as they do, that's one of the in-person trainings I definitely want to hit. And then they kind of do some destination info for you. So when you click destination info, let's just go to Cancun, for example. There's some cool videos. Welcome to Cancun. This is, what you can look at. Maps, amenities. So for the mock that we did to Aruba, where did Aruba go? Central and South America, there it is. We can send any of these videos, destination infos, what there is to do there, frequently asked questions, what's the weather like? So they've kind of condensed our research down into this one little one-stop area. The Aruba activities, if you want to check pricing and availability, you just click the check mark and it brings you back then to where you're going to do vacation packages. So we've done just a mock round trip Atlanta. If you want to do any advanced searches, so you're going to click advanced search, multi-destination package. This is where you would put in if they have, if they want to say go to Europe, Paris, and then down to Rome. This is where you're going to do those multi-destinations or island hop or whatever it is that they want to do. You have to, like with the origin, you have to check that there's a flight needed. You can choose what time they want to leave if you want to coordinate it with any hotel check-ins, check-outs, the number of rooms, and then if a car is needed at that location, which at the origin, no. Destination, maybe. So let's Atlanta, Detroit. DT, it is DTW. Month, day, let's just say we're going in November. Flight time, you can select it or you can leave it blank. Leg 2 then is going to be Detroit to, I don't know, let's go to Seattle from there. And we'll go say on the 24th. We need a flight from there. Now, if you are going somewhere or they're going somewhere and they're going to drive, say, from Phoenix to Las Vegas, then you're going to leave that so PHX, we'll do that. Then if you do, you still have to say Phoenix to Las Vegas. Yes. But at this point, if they're driving between Phoenix and Las Vegas, you're going to leave this blank so that you don't get flight options. And then coming back, Las Vegas to Atlanta or wherever it is. We'll come back on the 27th. So for multi, you only need, okay, so this is a change. When I literally did Australia 6 weeks ago, I had to put the leg where the flight was needed so that we could get the hotel. Unless it's because I don't have origin, destination, then we need a flight and no room. And then it'll populate and you'll go through just like we did with the regular, and it's going to say, okay, Phoenix, there are no hotel rooms, Vegas, how many adults, children, whatever. And then number of the, oh, I think because I hit 1-on-1. And then your flight times come back up. So everybody's on the same ones. As just like with backs, I completely recommend if you have multiple rooms to do each room separately and link them. You have to link them by calling Delta Vacations, but it's very easy to get a hold of them. I think the longest I've been on hold ever with World Agent Direct is 10 minutes. So they're very easy peasy to work with. And with that, I am going to open it up for questions. sharing. Yes, you do get commission on travel protection with Delta Vacation. And it's all lumped into that one. It's not broken out like with Royal Caribbean where, hey, it's, this for the cruise and this for the insurance. It's all on that one line. Any other questions? All right. Well, if there are no other questions, I am going to stop recording.